Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with Podcastic. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
It's 12 o'clock on the dot on Thursday, and we are about to talk about real estate, property management, and building.
Buying, selling, selling, buying, buying, selling, selling, buying.
Welcome to a state of mind. Welcome to a state of mind.
Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Happy first week of June. I'm excited about kicking off the summer. Thank you for joining us again today on A State of Mind. And of course, we do have another fantastic, amazing guest that blessed us with his presence today in honor of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And of course, I'm going to kick it over to my co-host, Emma.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It's another Thursday. Let me lean in. It's another sunny Thursday. We are the first full week in June. Half of the year is already gone. I hope everyone is prospering. Financials are good. Listings are good. Buyers are approved. Whatever it is we do in this real estate world. I'm excited. We have C. Miles joining us today, and he's going to talk to us about entrepreneur, fatherhood, mentoring, all that good stuff. So I don't want to hold you guys up, and I'm going to slide it over to C. Miles.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you for coming. I'm so excited because I know you support some businesses and other realtors as well. So, C. Miles, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. That means I might have made it. I'm here with y'all, so I guess I made it finally.
Hey, listen. So I wanted to bring you on because, again, you know, you're like a pillar in the real estate arena, well-known, successful broker out here running a brokerage. So I just wanted to dive in and have a conversation. You know, how's your year kicking off for you with the brokerage and everything?
Whew. Okay, so let's get right into it. Man, this is a slow year. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow, see, I'm sitting on the other side like, shit, I can't catch a break. I'm not complaining, but...
So from the title perspective, you know, you guys deal with a lot of different agents, a lot of different companies, so it's different. But from us, you know, what we normally do this time of year, I'm so busy I can't even see straight. But now it's like... Yeah, any day now.
Is that buyers and sellers or listings and?
Yeah. It's just a little bit slower, and I think that, you know, I don't know how everybody else's business is, but I do talk to some other agents. Other agents are kind of experiencing the same thing. I just think that people's focus is not really on buying right now because of economic conditions. You know, who wants to buy a house when the gas is $5?
What?
And when the food is, you know,
$10 for eggs.
I was gonna say, how much are the eggs right now?
Yeah,
I just said $10.
Yeah.
What eggs you getting? Shit.
I get the organic.
Yeah, I get the brown ones. They like $8. You know what I mean? But
When my husband get the eggs in the house, I just be like, babe, we got some eggs? He like, yes.
I wish.
No wonder he angry every time I ask for like 2 eggs.
Yeah.
He like, you're not going to eat all your eggs? I'm like, I'm full.
No.
Yeah, man. But I cooked eggs this morning. We had that same conversation. Really? You just gonna leave that?
And scrape it up.
Yeah. But I just think that people's focus is a little different. Of course, there's always real estate going on, but it's just not as busy as it normally is this time of year.
Even with the down payment programs?
Even with a down payment, people they like, listen, taxes is high, property taxes is going up.
Yeah.
You know, even with down payment money, it's like, okay, that handles the down payment, it might reduce. But if that's they focus, and it don't matter what you throw at them. It doesn't matter
what you put at them.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, basically the way business is still going, but like I said, not as busy as it normally is. So that also gives me an opportunity to focus on some other things. I have multiple businesses that I run, but you know, it's really, the real estate is what I love. That's where the passion is. And so now it's like, okay, you got to keep your mind busy. You got to stay busy. You got to stay working. You got to stick to the basics and the fundamentals just to keep your mind from drifting off into getting into a little rut, getting into a funk.
I've been in the rut and the funk.
Man.
I got to get out of it. It keep coming back on me.
Every week.
It keep coming back. And I'm like, devil, I was just done with you.
Man, listen, I'm going to tell you something I did. I won't say I started, but me and a group of guys, we started last year, maybe 6 months ago. Me and one of my homeboys, y'all had on a couple weeks ago, Fox.
Okay. Yeah.
And then another one of my homeboys, we set up a weekly conversation.
He did mention something like that.
We have a weekly conversation where we check in with each other. We give each other encouragement. We give each other ideas. We bounce things off of each other. We talk about our clients. We talk about our problems. We talk about our sales, you know what I'm saying, our wins.
Oh, I love it.
That has been so helpful.
Really?
Even, you know, that we didn't start it knowing it was going to be a rut or it's going to be a slow period. We just started to encourage each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now that things have gotten the way it is now, it just helps us.
To that call. You look forward to that.
Look forward to it. Helps us all to continue to build each other up.
Oh, I love that.
When I'm down, he right there for me.
Right.
When they down, I'm like, here, man, let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you what's going on. And so that's something that's been helping all of us to just maintain and just to, you know, navigate and maneuver through these little rough waters.
Real estate is really, I don't care how intact you think you are, mentally, it's all about your mental. Like if your mental ain't there, baby, your business is going to show it. You feel me? So it's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Right?
Yeah.
And as far as like I know, and I hate to be that person when it comes down to real estate, but we gonna call it what it is. It's really a male dominant industry, you know. And I feel like from a man's standpoint, with so many other things that's imposed on you, not only a man, but also a black man, right? So it's like you have to hold yourself to this higher tier, you know, it's like all these standards. You can't, you gotta be strong.
Are bothering you.
Yeah, you gotta be strong. You gotta keep going, right? And I'm glad to hear that y'all have that. So how do you balance being this broker plus being a father and a husband, because you know you got to strap on your cape, you got to take care of everything.
Teenagers, right?
One teenager left, yeah.
Oh, I can't. Me too.
Yeah. So, you know, when you invited me, I started thinking about this question. I didn't want to give there's a easy, this is what I do type of answer.
Right, because it's not.
So I've been kind of mulling over this overnight. And what I came up with is that the best way to deal with stress is to try to live your life in a way that doesn't cause stress in the first place. So what I mean is try to be an honest, upstanding business person. Thanks. You know, try to just do things in a way that don't cause unnecessary stress.
Okay. It's going to be stress.
Yeah, you're going to have stress
because,
regardless. Right. But a lot of times, some stresses are self-inflicted.
Exactly.
Because of the way you live your life, because of how you do things. So what I try to do, I try to live my life in a way that doesn't bring on unnecessary stress, you know. And then on top of that, I try to always keep a positive attitude when it comes to certain things. Sometimes I may have to step away from a situation. Sometimes I may, like I said, call my friends. We talk about situations. Of course, I confide in my wife.
Right.
But
Yeah, okay.
ultimately, it's just a matter of the way I live my life. I live my life on a schedule.
Okay.
So the way I run my business is on a schedule. I'm a plant guy. I came from Chrysler for 10 years in various plants. So when I left, I made sure that I did things on a schedule. You know, real estate can have you all over the place. Any time of day. I don't do all that no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to set those boundaries.
I work from basically 9 to 5. Now, not to say that I don't have occasional showing, occasional
I'm
appointments.
sorry, Emma, do your chair got back support?
Do I look like I'm uncomfortable?
No, mine, I am. I'm in pain.
Are we gonna switch chairs on the show?
Yeah, quit going to places don't got no backs in their chairs.
That right here.
Right
here, that's it.
I don't think so. I'm gonna lean back forward. Sit up. Sit up. What is that?
My back hurts.
I understand. I changed my chair
It's
before
her
y'all got
back.
here.
It's her back. We'll go to a commercial soon.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's killing me.
No problem. So what I was saying was just trying to live in a way that avoids stress in the first place. And then when it comes to scheduling.
Stress, right?
Hey,
Oh, my back.
Hey, when it comes to scheduling, I try to run a 9 to 5 schedule.
Okay.
Which means I get up, I take my son to school, I go to the gym, I get online, I get to work.
You wasn't at Row Sunday. You go to the gym, but you wasn't at Row this past Sunday.
Don't call him out like that.
What
He
was this
wasn't at
past?
Row.
That's okay.
I missed it. I wasn't even aware.
Okay,
It wasn't on the
Okay, we'll talk
schedule.
about that. Okay.
I'm on the schedule next time. The gym. I heard the gym. I got excited. Carry on.
So, you know, I basically try to work my schedule from 9 to 5, appointments, scheduling, whatever. And like I said, sometimes things do come up after. But for the most part, if you keep things on schedule, if you keep things within a certain time, that keeps the chaos down. That keeps the time for work, the time for my wife, the time for the kids, whatever
And
the
the
case
time
is.
for yourself.
Time for
Which is
myself,
what's
yeah.
most important.
Yeah. So that's one of the things, keeping things on schedule. And then also just enjoying home time. You know, home is peace. Home is where you just relax, where you can let your hair down, where you can just, you know, I really enjoy being at home. I enjoy.
You got a man's cave?
I don't.
You don't?
I got a heck of a deck though.
Okay.
I got a nice deck. We'll light a fire. You know.
Okay.
Sometime we might get in the jacuzzi.
You got the deck day.
We got a deck.
peace.
Yeah.
Yes.
So at home we try to, you know, me and my wife, we try to enjoy each other.
Good.
We do a lot of things. I still date my wife. We just try to have fun, and so that also is a natural stress reliever. It's not one thing that I can just point to and say, well, when I'm stressed, this is what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so that's my secret.
I love that. And it's good that it's coming from the insight of a man. You know what I mean? Because, you know, right now everything is considered so sassy with men. So, you know, I like the fact you kept it masculine.
Hey man,
Okay.
that's
Ooh, I don't know what's happening
behind it. No, you know, but seriously,
No, you're right.
You know,
You're right.
because if you say the wrong thing, be like, okay, but it's good. Like you have those resources. You gave insight on the men's group that you have that's in real estate too. You still date your wife in your home life. That's perfect. So let's talk about the office life.
okay.
So like,
And this belt,
because how many-
belt is intriguing.
Hold that belt up, Emma. Hold the belt up.
Oh, it's heavy. Ooh.
Can we get some Rocky Balboa music?
This right here. Where the music at? There, see? You gotta tell us all about this and how it came about.
So
Yes.
yeah, so I'm a
that look
80s
on
baby.
me?
I'm from the era of the WWF,
Okay.
not the WWE. You know what I mean?
Let me see it.
It's heavy, girl. It's your
Yeah.
back. Your back.
That's a real
Your
belt.
back.
I ain't gonna lean. I'm just pass it on.
That's a real heavyweight championship belt.
Got them. Y'all see that? Okay, now. You
So-
got this made?
Yeah, I had that made. Yep. So when me and my brothers were little, we were really big wrestling fans.
Okay.
I was at WrestleMania 3 where Hulk Hogan slammed Andre the Giant, and you know, and now it's.
So you had all the little masculine.
Oh yeah, we had all the
muscle
toys.
Toys. I
all
won't say
of that.
dolls. I'll say little.
All the
little
wrestling men,
dolls.
all
Okay.
of that. So, but you know, as a broker, my job is always to motivate the team. So I had this made as a team motivator, and what we used to do is employee of the month. So the employee of the month would get this belt every month.
Oh.
And so whoever it was, they would get the belt. They would get to keep it for a month, take it around, take pictures, whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah.
As just a way to motivate the team, just a little bragging rights.
That's what's up.
So whenever I go places, people always ask me about it, so I just bring it with me.
That's so dope.
How many on your team? Speaking of
So
which.
right now we are at 8, including myself.
Okay.
Yep, it's been as many as 12, and it's been as many as just me. So it fluctuates. It fluctuates.
And how long has C Miles been around?
So C Miles Realty started in 2016. I personally got my license in 2008.
Okay.
If you remember 2008.
I do.
Part of the recession, baby.
I do.
So I got my license when people was getting out of the business. I worked under 2 black-owned brokers, Bill Neighbors and Judy Walker.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Who?
So
Foundation.
yes, Bill Neighbors and Judy Walker.
Damn, Amber, how long you been around?
Did you just put me on the damn arc?
Not on the arc.
I mean, we talk about this all the time. I've been around the block a minute.
Jesus. Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah, so
The stress today. So
old school broker. That's how I got started in the game. I worked under them. Well, let me back up. I worked at Real Estate One for one deal. And after that, I was like, oh, it's like 17 fees. Out of $1,000, I'm getting 300. No, I can't do it.
In 2008, it was 17 fees.
Yeah, it was like office fee, paper fee, pencil fee, commission split.
So those must have been internal because they wasn't on the contract like that yet.
Oh yeah, that's their fees.
Oh,
yeah, that's
so
their
when
fees.
the check went to them, they already knew what they was taking off.
Yeah. So when I started, it was almost automatic. You come out of school, you get a 50-50 split.
Okay.
Okay, so you
didn't have no negotiation room. It was just,
you're just coming out.
Yeah,
you don't know.
okay.
You're getting started. So you get that 50-50 split, but then you going in the office, using their paper, you using their internet. You know,
was it even internet then?
I think it was AOL. Dial up, you know. But
It was.
Keep going, Emma.
I did.
Stop.
I did one deal with Real Estate One. Went over to RPR, River Point Realty, old school.
Yes, River Point.
In the Penobscot building.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I
worked
remember.
with them. Yep. I worked with them for 7 years, and then after that I started my own company in 2016.
Oh, so we're a decade in.
This year's 10 years.
Wow, that's so dope.
You doing anything?
Man, I'm trying. It all depends on how the year pan out. Yeah, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
You know, normally every year we do our Black Tie Affair.
Yes.
It'd be so
You've been
dope.
to the Black Tie
I
Affair.
haven't.
Yep.
You have
I'm gonna
not.
have to-
I haven't.
I'm gonna have to.
I
have to keep
haven't.
that in
No,
mind.
4 years straight.
Have to keep-
now.
Ooh, and she's counting.
Have to keep. So it's a. Let me clarify. So it's an employee appreciation dinner.
Oh.
But usually every year I do invite one guest from either another company, usually from another real estate company. That's a partner, because I have a lot. I like to build relationships.
Yeah,
This is not a competition. This is a relationship. We have plenty of houses, plenty of clients, and so people that I work with regularly. Every one year I will invite like one person from another company, and we'll hang out and party together. But this year, if we do it, it's gonna be a 10-year anniversary celebration in addition to. But I mean, shoot, we gotta get there.
Yeah, you gotta get there.
Your party just looks so nice. I'm like, I'm gonna get on that list once a year.
Let's
The 10 years
I'm
alone.
gonna do some deals.
That's a milestone.
10
right there.
years, C Miles Realty. Yep.
You done seen a lot.
I'm glad she on you instead of me right now.
I've probably done. You know what? And I'm gonna tell you, my claim to fame when I talk to new agents is experience. I'm never gonna be the biggest company. Not trying to be.
Right.
But I have experience from $500 deals to $5 million deals, and everything in between. And so that experience is what I offer that other people don't offer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. Because you meet agents nowadays and you get one hiccup and they mutually release you.
Oh
Yes.
my God, yeah.
They don't even try to work it out.
You don't know how to figure this thing out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? What can we do?
Or they get on the defense and now everything is a let's knuckle up and they forget about what the purpose here is the client.
Yeah.
It's not about the two agents.
Yeah.
It's
Never.
the client, and now they're on the defense because they don't know something, or you low key, not low key, but you just trying
It
to
be that
educate
ego.
them.
It really be
Or-
ego.
But how you have an ego and you just got out of school.
I'm a realtor.
Class.
And it don't have to be you just got out of school, because you know it's always I've been doing this for so many years.
Oh, you're right. Those
I've been doing this for so many years.
I get that too.
They
But
hit that
you
30
don't
years here.
know this.
Yeah.
Oh.
And where the problem lies is that you're still operating as if you've been doing it for 30 years and how they did it 30 years ago instead of changing with the change.
Can I tell y'all something funny?
Yes.
All day.
I knew I was with a seasoned agent the other day, and I'm going to tell you why. So she was telling me about a house, and she started spitting off these numbers to me, right? And I'm like, what's those numbers? Like the MLS number? Because I'm just out. We on a showing, right? She's opening a house, so I'm not just out in front of Real Comp, right? So I'm like, what's that, the MLS number? She's like, no, that's the map code. I'm like, the map code? I was like, where you
And she
find
know about
that?
her?
She did. She's like, it's zero
Oh, she
such
old
and such,
school.
such and such. I said, the map code, where? She's like, you don't have a map code in your office? I'm like, the hell is a map code? I use Waze to get where I gotta go, right? I type an address in and get on my way. She's like, well, if you do this and you do that, and you put it in there, and it's gonna show you all the map codes. I'm like, what the? I don't even know how to read a map.
Wow.
Like, it threw me. A map code was crazy. And I'm standing there under a tree outside this house like...
Leave that lady alone and make that offer.
Map code. That's
So,
funny.
did you use the map codes?
So, not necessarily.
Okay.
Now, you know, we do and still do sometimes look at certain areas.
Okay.
You know, like if a person wants to be in a certain neighborhood,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that, but not really necessarily the map code. That, you know, I was more of a zip code person.
Me
You
too.
know.
So zips is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Detroit zip codes like the back of my hand, baby. 48224,
There y'all go with that shit.
48219.
Can you give me some
You know what I'm
streets?
saying?
Can I get some cross
I know
streets?
some
Grand
streets
River
too.
and Finko.
I know that too, yeah.
94 Ross. Give
Yeah.
me something.
Well, that's
Y'all with that-
4224. We just
Yeah.
gave you that.
Y'all showing off again. That shit. You know I don't know no
We know
zip
these
codes,
streets, baby.
but I know some streets and some cross streets.
Yeah, I know them streets.
Give me some title codes while y'all talking
Okay.
zip codes.
Nah, that's where I draw the line.
So how is it the teenager? Tell us what.
Ooh, yeah.
Because you have the Car Chronicles, right?
I have the Car Chronicles that I do a portion of.
I love it.
Thank you. You know what? This is the crazy thing. I've been preaching for the longest about the importance of social media and letting people know who you are and what you do.
Yeah.
I came across you, Marlisha, from your social media before we even met. You know, I'm like, who is this girl? Keep coming up in my feed. This is when probably when you was first getting started. I don't know, about 3-4 years ago. And I'm like telling my agents, why do I see her more than I see y'all?
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? What is going
Make
on?
myself relevant, and that's how you
gotta
do that.
It. You gotta
Yes.
do it. So the Car Chronicles is just a way for me to make myself relevant. But raising that teenager, yeah, it's that's the last one. We do what we do. So here's the good. I'll tell you. My job allows me to take my son to the bus stop every morning.
Yep.
Sometimes we don't talk. We just listen to the Breakfast Club. But see, that's our time. That's our 10, 15 minutes every single morning. When I was in the plant and I had to be to work at 4:30 in the
didn't have
morning, we didn't
time.
have
You
that.
missed that.
You didn't have
Yeah.
that. Or I was too tired. So we do have that little time together. It could be considered bonding time, I guess.
Or
you know
it
what
could
I'm
be
saying?
quiet.
Just quiet
Yeah,
time.
he
but
looking out the window and you like, you ain't got nothing to talk about? Nope.
yeah, that's how it
Nothing
is.
you want to Nope.
That's how it
I
is.
know.
But it's got its challenges.
still that
He's
you're
trying
together.
to figure itself out. I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
him out. We trying to do it together. I'm still trying to make sure that I leave the lines of communication open. See what the thing that kids don't understand, of course, we didn't understand. Our parents are trying to, or what we're trying to do, and what our parents try to do, we're trying to teach them. We're trying to mold them. I'm trying to show you what to do. It's not for me. You
That's
taking the
what-
trash out, you cleaning up. That's not for me. That's to help you to know how to take care of your own house.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I tell you to come with me to clean up this and do that, I can do it myself.
Right.
But I
That
need
part.
to teach you how to be a man, how to clean, how to change a tire, how to do a lot of different things. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
So we making it. We
Yeah,
making it.
yeah, because I gave my daughter the example. I said, listen, if I taught you 1 + 1 = 2 for the past 12 years, 1 + 1 = 2, right? So when you get the problem in front of you, you shouldn't have to ask me, Ma, what's 1 + 1 = 2? Because I've given you the answer, right? I said the problem with your kids is you want to listen to the answer, ignore the answer, go find the problem, and come back to me for the exact same answer that I've already
That's
given
being
you.
a kid.
That is the.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know that 1 + 1 = 2. You don't know that. Your mom.
You know what man told me? Listen, this is so funny. Man told me, nobody told you to go through my TikTok account.
On the phone that you pay for?
On my phone, she said, you did that on your own. I said, you really are insane. I said, that don't even make any kind of sense at all.
Man, I just don't think I gave my mama this much of a hard
Me
time.
neither.
You know?
No, I stayed out the way.
Yeah.
The less my
I
mama
gave
saw me,
my mama a hard time.
I didn't, because my mama would match energy.
Yeah, I gave mine a hard time.
I just feel like they more about it than we was.
I mean, I wasn't like that, the vocal, you know, but I was a badass kid.
Were you?
Oh hell yeah. Ooh. And I'm not getting it as much with the girls. I mean, they're for the most part they're good, but they do have those mouths. You know,
Yeah,
I keep
those
telling
girls got it. You
that
got a
middle
girl?
one, you need to learn when
How
to
old is your
shut up.
daughter?
So
My daughter is 22.
Okay,
yeah.
so we got light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so when does it get better?
So me and my daughter have always had a good relationship. We
Okay.
probably only got into it maybe one time in our life. She's always my baby girl. Me and my first son, we kind of went back and forth for a while, and then after like I think 17, 18, like the light switched on and he
Yeah.
became perfect son.
yeah.
So we just gonna see about number 3. We kind of just back and forth.
Riding away.
That's kind of where we're at. 32. She doing her thing. What's Maddie 16? She that mouth. She got that mouthpiece like me. Ooh, yeah. I'm like,
16,
damn.
They
yeah.
are so, the kids be so
That's how
sweet
it
in
was.
other people's eyes, don't
And
they?
that 15-year-old,
They be so sweet.
that's the one who just drive and look out the window. I'm like, you want to talk? No.
Yep.
You feeling some type of way? No. Are you
Everything is a
hungry?
one-word
Yes.
answer.
Oh, okay. Now, yeah.
That's what
so when she
happened.
says she's not hungry, that's when I know it's an issue. You don't have appetite. You don't want to eat. What the hell really going on? You know.
Yeah,
You gotta
everything
probe,
is a
it's
one-word
crazy.
answer.
Yeah, yeah, but you got to be ready. You probe. They may not want to talk, but when they do, you have
Listen.
to be ready.
We'd be sitting down watching a movie, me and the wife, and all of a sudden he come down the stairs. I wanted this. So we got to stop.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Okay, well let's do this now.
Let's do it. Yes.
So funny.
The world is on pause because
Yep.
now they're ready to talk
Ready to talk
us.
about something.
And you got to be ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'm getting my parenting tips.
Hey man.
Now, you have other ventures.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you, are you willing to share with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I love real estate. That's the passion. Sure. But I guess you could say I'm kind of like a serial entrepreneur. All my life I've tried a variety of businesses. I have painted, I have changed locks, I have did ceramic floors, replaced toilets. I just done a lot of things. But one of the things that I did was I have now what's called the Lounge Pontiac. So the Lounge Pontiac is a mixed use development in Pontiac that I purchased. And so the origin was I wanted office space.
Okay.
When I started, I had a virtual office, you know, and that was fine. But I figured I need actual office space. So I started looking for a building. I found a nice building, but that you know, I kind of
The
like
wheels turning now.
OCD.
What can I do with this?
What they used to call it before OCD, when they used to want to put you on Ritalin, before they called ADD. Before
ADD.
that, you was just bad.
You're just a badass.
You was just bad,
sit
you
your
know, so that
badass
was
down.
me.
You always doing something.
That was me when I was a kid. So I'm looking for an office, but when I walk in this building, I'm like, man, I see a whole nother vision.
Okay.
I see an event space.
Okay.
So I showed it to my wife, and she was like, "No, this ain't the one. It's ugly. It stank." But I'm like,
She didn't see what you saw.
I'm telling you, I see
She was
the
like, baby,
vision.
look at it
Just
again.
look.
Look at it again.
So I bought this building.
You bought it anyway, ugly and stank.
Bought it ugly and stank. Carpet just nasty. But we turned this building into an event space. So the event space is called the Lounge Pontiac.
Okay.
Small building that hosts 35, 40 people.
Good.
So, but the bonus was there's an upstairs apartment. And so when I bought it, I said, man, I'm either going to do an Airbnb or I'm going to do traveling nurses because there are 3 hospitals in the area near the building.
Okay.
So for the first year, I didn't get a chance to work on the apartment because I was running down. I had did the downstairs and exhausted funds and just tired. But last year we had a flood in the building.
Oh no.
I mean, just messed the building up. I had to fight with the insurance company. They denied my claim. I had to sue the insurance company. I beat them, by the way.
That's what's up.
But I had to pay for the repairs myself. So in the process of repairing the downstairs, I said, well, we might as well
knock out the upstairs.
Yeah.
Right.
Did the upstairs, got it going, got the Airbnb going in March, and it's been booked ever since.
Yay.
It's cranking. It's a 2-bedroom.
Okay.
It stays busy. It's somebody checking in today.
Wow.
I mean, when I say I haven't had a whole week open since March.
Really?
Oh, that's
And we got
good.
bookings all the way through August right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
That's what's up.
All right.
That's what's up.
So if I need to get away, I can go to
Yeah, definitely.
bed.
Definitely.
Bed. I'm always looking to run away.
Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom. It's basically a whole apartment. 2-bedroom,
Okay.
living room,
Yeah.
bathroom, kitchen, furnished. Got everything you need. When my guests check in, I give them suggestions on restaurants in the area, all types of things. I got snacks for them. I mean, I'm like,
And you make it
like
sound
a host,
so
baby.
cool because you know what? Some people get like kind of bad experiences. They're like, oh, my Airbnb
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
we
guest.
had a horrible experience.
You had one?
Yeah, but it wasn't in the city. It wasn't.
What you do with your Airbnb?
It wasn't. I didn't have it. We had a horrible experience.
Oh, at one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was about to be like, you didn't invite me to the Airbnb.
No,
already
I
know.
was gonna say like, what was your experience? Because I get some people that host it and they get good experiences, so I love to hear the good behind
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
So
Now, do you
know,
still have the event? Do you still do the events?
Yeah, so event space downstairs, Airbnb upstairs. So this is what happens. So I have to sync my calendars.
Okay.
So if somebody's in an Airbnb, then I don't have an event,
Yeah,
and vice
for
versa.
the purpose of
Yeah.
privacy and,
Yep.
and respecting that.
But
yeah.
the spaces are completely separate. So
Okay.
you go through the event space in the front. The Airbnb has its own separate door. They don't even know what's there.
Right, right,
But they do know that there's an event space
Okay,
downstairs. But I'm new at this, so I'm not a professional. But I just have to take a lot of measures just to make sure that I don't have bad experiences. Because I'm not a company. Well, I'm a company, but it's just me.
Yeah, right.
So I can't have you tearing my stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to just do a little bit of research. Look into the person's
See who
background, their
booking or
reviews,
whatever.
things like
Yeah.
that. And Airbnb is pretty good. They show you reviews. The clients have reviews as well.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And then it tells you how many trips they've had.
Oh,
So those
wow.
are things that you want to look at as you're considering. And then I don't have mine where anybody can just automatically, but I need to review it first.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's just the ways that I kind of keep mine.
Keep your
Good.
Under
protect your
control.
place.
Yeah.
Now you have is it limousine or chauffeur or
Yeah.
or
So we had
something that I seen and I was like, what we
CMR
doing
Luxury
there?
Transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my dad and I had this idea where we were going to get
Sit your bad ass down.
Man, I'm telling you that just be
You gotta
like
stay busy.
all over the place.
Right.
But yeah, we had this idea where we wanted to do luxury transportation, and so my dad purchased a 15-passenger luxury coach, and so the initial behind it was taking people back and forth to parties, concerts, but then also I had an idea for agents. When you have a client, because we all have like that special client, that
Right.
big deal, that out-of-state
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
You want to show that person off. So we'll come pick that person up for you,
Okay.
drive you around to the showings, drop them off, or pick them up on the way to a closing.
Okay.
Drop them back, all of that good stuff. So yeah, that was the point of that. Even Mr. Fox has used my services a few
Wow.
times. It's a slow grind on that, but yeah, we still operate that as well.
That's what's up. What's up. I've seen it a few times and I was like, what is this all about?
And listen, I'm out here trying to get it
ain't
however
mad
I
at you.
can.
I'm not mad at you. Now, have any of your kids expressed an interest in the real estate game?
So unfortunately, my older two don't want to be in real estate. I tried; they don't want to be in real estate. But my younger one, I told him he don't have a choice.
Really?
He don't have a choice. He's gone to open houses with me. He's gone to showings with me. He's cleaned up houses with me. He's going to take the test. Whether he want to do it, it's up to him.
just
But at
want
least
to have
he'll
it.
have it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't think anybody. I'm kind of like a salesperson. I've been in sales for a long time. All
Right,
kind of
right,
sales. So he may or may not be in the sales person, but once you get into the business,
There's so many avenues
different things
of
you
it.
can do. If he want to do it part-time, he can. Of course, I would love for him to take over the company.
Right,
You know what I mean? But I'm going to at least insist that he at least takes the class, gets his license, and then we'll kind of go from there. In addition to other things, I kind of got a plan for my son. I want him to just have some options. I don't want him to graduate from high school and just be wondering what to do. I want him to have a lot of different options and things he can fall back on.
That's what's up. I think that's amazing. You know,
Thank
I don't know. My girls haven't expressed an interest in the real estate at
different,
all.
man.
And I don't know if it's maybe they look at you work too much, and I'm like, but when you love what you do, it's not, you don't see it as a job. Now that's not to say that, as you guys said earlier, we don't get burned out or it can become overwhelming. Not necessarily that I'm in the rut, but it does become overwhelming, and you're like, I gotta pull back, you know. But the girls they have no desire. They show no desire to want to.
Yeah, that's how my older two kids. I ask them all the time. They're like, no, we good.
And then I got my oldest one who, she is amazing at it, and she's like, no, I'm tired of it. I want to go to nursing school. I'm like, damn, just like that.
Whole different direction.
Just like, hey, you don't want to go into insurance. You don't want to be a mortgage rep. She's like, no, I want to go to nursing school. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, them kids, they'll do that to you.
Yeah. So property management, you have any?
I do not do property management.
No.
So when I started, in real estate, I started as a landlord.
Oh.
The first real estate deal that I ever did, I had one of my grandmother's friends was a landlord. Her husband died. She wanted to get out of the business. She allowed me to take over one of her properties before I could even buy it.
Okay.
So I took over the property. I had it for 6 months. I would collect the rent and pay her, and then after that, I refinanced it into my name. So from there, then I had another rental property. I don't want to be in property management.
You don't like
I'm
the property
good.
management?
I'm good on
Don't
property
call me
management.
talking about no damn toilet or no backed up sink.
I did all that myself because I manage my own properties.
right.
You know, so I've been on that side of it. And so once I got out of the rental property and got on the sales side, I'm good on the property management.
Okay.
Yes, that's not my cup of tea. I leave that to Marlisha, to all the people who specialize in that.
Property management. That's
Yeah.
Marlisha's love to hate baby.
Yeah.
It's everybody's love to hate.
That's all I'm tired of it. But then I just got a new client.
Yeah.
I'm like, yay. Thought you was tired of it. But
Yeah, me and property management, we part ways a long time ago. We good,
Yeah, I can see why.
man. So I like the sales side. I'm not even, a lot of agents are investors. I can't say I'm an investor. I've been an investor. I've owned properties, but I like the sales. I like the less risk.
okay.
If I do, like, my investments now are into the building. I'm still in real estate, but I'm not a flipper, so to speak. That's not my passion. I'm trying to be. I'm considering it, but that's just
It's
not my
just
passion.
not your thing.
Yeah.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm not one of them people that just gonna do it either just to say they doing it.
Yeah, either you're gonna do it all the way and put your everything into it, or you
Yeah.
like, you know what, that's not for me.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
And you being entitled, I'm sure you may or may not know because you see the ending, but I done seen a lot of deals where you don't make no money.
Oh, yeah.
You want to be an investor.
Well, I see the ending. I see the beginning when they go into it, and then some of them, the ending where they like, I got to get out of this,
Yeah.
Because it's not.
You don't spend
what I
$50,000
thought.
to make $5,000 at the end. You're like, man,
Yeah. Or got to come in with money
Yes.
just to pay off that high ass mortgage
Yeah.
and give up concessions and other stuff just to get out of a deal, and then it ain't even fully rehabbed.
Yeah.
But you got to get back into it, from what I understand. A lot of my investors like, but you got to go back out there. And I'm like, how do you recover from
How do you
it?
recover from a huge loss like
some
that, though?
people can. Some people can, but the reality is, everybody. It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
It's
And
not
that's
for
good that you know that.
Oh, yeah.
That goes back to me. I could never be a buyer's agent. Like, I'm gonna say it again, and I say it again. Because you 2 houses. That's all you get. One on the east and one on the west. You are not about to have me driving all around the fucking city. The zip codes 48229, 48204. No.
So listen, so you know how we do it, right? So what if you get there and the lockbox is gone or the house is broken into?
See?
You got to take them to go see another house.
Listen.
That's the
You can't
reason.
just- you just can't be like, oh, well, this is it. You got to be like, oh, let me find another house in the area.
The exact reason why when we get done with this show, I'm going to hightail it on back over to the office.
Listen. Marlisha, what year you get your license?
I got it in 2017. And Then I tried working with a couple of mom and pop shops. It didn't work for me. And then I got burnt out. Like on my third client, I was like, fuck this. I'm never doing this again. Like I stayed in Roseville. I let that lady run me raggedy. Just like,
Did she buy something?
She did not. She was like, I don't like the popcorn ceilings. I'm like, we already saw the popcorn
we did talk
ceilings.
about the popcorn ceilings.
So and then after that, I got jobs, and they didn't work. And then my last termination.
It be like that sometimes. You got to find your way.
Then next thing you know, after my last employer terminated me, I just went full time.
Hey, it be like that.
I can't stand her. Or that last employer that terminated her because I'm sure it was for good cause, because they knew that she was an ego and she needed to fly.
It's okay. It's okay.
Kudos to that employer.
Shout out to my old boss.
The reason why I asked is you were saying that Lockbox is not there. So in 2008, in the recession, I don't think you understand. Like,
Baby.
we deal with a little bit now,
Yeah.
but me and my wife looked at a house in Rosedale Park.
Okay.
We approached the house. It's about 7 o'clock in the summertime, so it's almost dark.
Yeah.
I put the key in the door.
And the door fell.
No. I took the lockbox, took the key out the box. I put the key in the lock, and I was about to open the door, and a pit bull came up to the living room window.
Oh.
Somebody had put a dog in the house because they didn't want nobody else to get that house.
Jesus.
People would
Wait, stop.
yes,
So not the owner.
in a vacant. No, these are all bank owned REOs.
Oh, yeah.
This is when it was wild west out here, baby.
Okay.
Oh
Was
yes.
it?
Somebody put a pit bull in a bank on. It's an empty house. But when you see that dog, you ain't about to go in there and see it.
No.
You know, they used to intentionally take the key so you can't go in there and see it, so they can get their offers accepted. Mm-hmm. I mean, we was in the trenches, baby, doing HUD deals, commission $500.
Yeah, I remember
before the split.
Yeah.
$500.
That's insane.
And didn't you have to, or is it still a requirement where you would have to pay the water bill and get reimbursed?
If you were a listing agent,
Yeah.
a listing broker, yes, you had to pay the water bill. Some of them still do on bank owned deals.
But you get like a huge contract with these REOs.
Could.
So
Some of them you do, some of them you don't.
and you got to pay.
So it all depends. I mean, we
So
was
they
in-
wanted you to sell that house because you had to then.
You had to, and or you'd be short because a lot of stuff you was paying out of pocket.
Yeah.
So in order to get an REO contract, you had to have some money because you had to pay out of pocket. You had to agree to pay these, and then you had to be able to wait until you got paid back.
And get your reimbursement.
Yeah, so
it's something else.
I've been in the trenches, baby.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
That is insane. The only thing that was kind of crazy to me, I ain't never had no crazy issues really on a showing.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't got no horror stories on those showings. Like,
Man, I
Have you
can
ever
tell
had squatters and stuff?
Oh, psh,
Like when you go in and you didn't.
yes, people using drugs.
shut up.
Walk in the room, they look good. He like, oh, hey, we just looking at the house, man. Y'all
Was
go
that
ahead
on
and
the
do
east
what
side or
y'all
the
do.
west side?
Hey, no, you already know.
No shade, but that was the east side.
Man, I got stories I can't even tell on camera.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? I done had stories. I done walked in a garage, bank on, dog with the head cut off in a garage. Just why? You know what I'm saying?
This was back in the day during the 2008.
Yeah, between 8 and 9.
When that market just
Yeah,
plunged.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But I mean, I've been doing this so long. I've sold so many houses, worked with so many people that you're gonna have stories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got some funny stories. I got stories where I thought I was gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I went to a house one time, and this was for the final walkthrough,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was a multi family, and the owner had tenants, but he didn't tell the tenants that he had sold the property.
Damn.
So when I get to the house, me and the buyer's representative, because it's the investor, we walking through the house, and the owner's like, yeah, let me go tell them right now. I'm like, tell them right now. So we in the basement, me and the buyer's rep, and I hear him, and they like, we gotta leave right now. What you mean we gotta? I'm in the basement. Listen to this, like he ain't
Voice
told
is
them.
getting elevated.
Here they come running down the steps.
Oh shit.
What you mean we gotta go right now? I said, oh my God.
Let me go.
Yeah, y'all need to talk to him about that. I'm gonna go get back in the car.
Right. Grabbing your client hand
Yeah.
like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, man, I got stories. I got
Damn.
stories. Yeah, we could talk this real estate talk all day.
Get out of here. I'm glad
Yeah.
things have changed.
So what have they changed with that whole lockbox stuff from back then to now?
So I mean, not. It's just people are just not as I watched it say the things are just not as grimy anymore. You know, you had to think about it. You had beautiful homes going for 10,000, 7,000, 8,000.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people they wanted to make sure, it got so bad that people wanted to make sure that nobody else could see it. They wanted that house. And if you can't see it, it's not likely you're going to bid on it.
Exactly.
You know, especially not the homeowners. But it was a wild time. It was a wild time.
And that's the thing that I don't think people realize, like how bad it was and how bad it impacted Detroit. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
People started just moving out of neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Like, I remember all the white people was on my block. I'm like, where they going?
Yeah.
They must be going up north.
And some neighborhoods, a lot of them came back. Some neighborhoods didn't come back. They ain't gonna come back.
I know mine didn't. I was over there on Liberal off of Hayes.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit $7 Hayes, I'd be
I'm
like,
doing a Liberal closing today.
Really? What's the
I don't know.
Okay. Shout out to the east side. Somebody buying over there.
Hey.
About to turn that way right back up.
Hey.
We about to turn the east
We're
side
doing
back
a
up.
Liberal today. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you a funny thing. You know, like we talk about, sometimes you get in a rut, but you gotta always you gotta stick to your fundamentals.
Yes.
You know, you gotta get back to the things that we as agents, when we get busy, we stop doing, or when we making money, we ain't got time to do it. But so I'm sitting down yesterday, and I'm doing some expired letters.
Okay.
Letters to listings that expire, and I'm doing anniversary letter. I look up all my clients from last summer. Let me send them some anniversary letters. So then, first thing, I get an offer on a house I got on the east side.
Okay.
Offer comes in, look through it, and we gonna use Detroit title. Okay, bet, that's my homegirl Emma.
Okay.
As soon as I get this offer, I get a call from Marlisha. Hey, you want to come on the podcast? I'm like,
Oh, wow.
oh, okay.
So it's
Bet.
in the universe.
It's all just hitting at the same.
Wow.
Let's get it then. So,
That's what's up. And we was just talking about it too. We was like, we were supposed to Ben got him on there. We need to talk to him.
I love that.
I'm just gonna credit to you. But you got to be doing the stuff. Because if I wasn't doing what I'm doing, you know, just sticking to the basics, I'm a big believer in law of attraction. What you putting out is what you pulling back in.
I
If
just
you're
told
not
my daughter
putting
that.
in the work, if you're not just doing it when ain't nothing happening, you're not gonna get nothing back.
Yep.
So even when you in that rut, even when you like, oh, this ain't working, call somebody, talk to somebody, post something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to represent. You got to do what you got to do.
And
Keep
you know
yourself
what?
busy.
All of our guests say the exact same thing. And even like when I get in my rut, my girls, Danielle, everybody, like, you got to get back to the basics, you know? So I did some pre-foreclosures. So I did some mailers out for pre-foreclosures. Then back on the phone, reaching out, sending text messages, going through all my you got to get back to the basics, because if you don't, that rut will hold you there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's
It
okay to
will
be all right
hold you
for a day, a couple hours, but after that, you got to shake that thing off.
That's what everybody told me. You got to shake it off. Like, I can't do this. I'm about to quit. My friend was like, you gonna quit
You
then
can
do
quit
what?
this damn
That's the
job how
thing.
many times?
And she said, then what you gonna do?
Right.
Broker
What's
Marlisha Darnell.
next?
I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what quitting looks
You just
like.
got to regroup. You got to stand still, regroup, just think about it.
Man,
and move
listen, I ain't got no
forward.
choice.
Man, I don't either. I mean, this is what I do. That's the reason I said I got to shift and go and pour more into my health journey.
I have no choice.
My exercising and
I left Chrysler after 10 years.
Everybody came from
$32
the
an
plant.
hour. No, I could do a plan. I liked my job.
Right.
Yeah.
But I won't say I had a higher
You couldn't
calling.
sit your ass
I
still.
just had to do what I had to do.
Yeah.
The wheels
so-
was turning.
The wheels was turning. It ain't, real estate got to work.
So what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna go get my real estate license?
You never heard the origin story.
I've never known.
Okay.
Tell us.
So when I was a kid, again, my mind is always moving.
Right.
When I was probably 8, 9, I don't remember exactly. I told my grandmother I wanted to be in real estate.
Okay.
I told my grandmother I wanted to own a strip mall. Don't know why.
Okay.
Don't know why. Fast forward, I'm always trying to find ways to get into real estate. So then, like I was saying, one of my grandmother's friends, when her husband died, because we had talked about it, she came to me and said, hey, here's your opportunity. I'm going to let you take over this 2-family flat. So I took over the 2-family flat. After 6 months, I refied it. Then now I'm a landlord. Then I
Okay.
get another one. Now I'm a landlord. So I'm doing that. Then I buy my own house. Go through a divorce some years later, lose all those properties, and decide when I'm on a layoff from a plant I'm gonna go get my real estate license. I want to get back in it, but I want to get on the other side, and that's when I got my license.
And you're building on that strip mall because you have your Airbnb, you have
it's
your
still coming.
I love
event
that.
center, your space, and I'm sure there's other opportunities in that area.
Definitely, it's still coming.
I love that. I love that.
That's
and how you
what's
just
up.
said you rebuilt everything. You know,
Yeah.
that's dope. That's dope.
So, you know, as he give us those 2 fingers of
I don't know. No. That was false.
That was false.
We got a little
he was
more time?
testing. Yeah, we got time. He was
Okay.
just testing the temperature.
Okay.
but words of encouragement, words of advice.
To men,
To men, okay. So
to men.
it's men's mental health
Hey,
awareness
to
month.
men.
okay, so let's just be real. It's not always easy being a man. It's not always easy being a black man. It's not always easy being a husband or a father. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find some balance. Got to find balance in your life. You got to be able to put things in perspective. You got to be able to control what you can control. You know what I'm saying? You can't let things get out of hand, out of whack. You have to be able to just, I won't say everything has to be on a schedule, but you have to have a way to keep things in order. Because without order, there's chaos. And so what I try to do is I just try to keep things in order to the best of my ability. I control what I can control. I try to take things one day at a time, try not to worry about the next day. Because, you know, I got problems today. We'll figure out tomorrow. You know, we can figure out today, we good. You know, and then we'll figure out tomorrow. And then a lot of times, things, you can imagine things will be worse than they really are. You know what I'm saying? So you can think it's going to be so bad, but it's not as bad as it is. Or it's not even going to be as bad as you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just try to keep a clear head, a clear mind. Try to do what you can, control what you can. Just try to be a good person. The way you live is what's going to either bring unnecessary stress to you or it's going to bring peace to you. And I choose to live in a way that brings me peace. I ain't got time to be out here cussing and fussing and fighting.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? I've been married to one woman 17 years.
Yeah.
You know, so things like that just keep peace in your life. You know, and we get along. I try to spend time with the kids. I'm a family-oriented person. We hang around the family a lot. You know, I'm a bid whisk champion.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he just said challenge.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Bid whisk.
yes.
Bid whisk is a card game. It's similar to spades, but it's like spades on crack. You
Really?
can eat it.
She ain't been around that long, clearly, man.
I only know how to play 2 games.
What,
Spades,
Tonk and 21?
spades and tongue.
Oh, well, you know,
And little dominoes.
Listen
Spades
here.
is, you know, I still play spades. I'm not big with
I still play spades a little bit.
You know, dominoes for sure.
I used to play Tonk on the Voltec bus for quarter. Yeah, Voltec. Y'all look it up. Y'all don't call it Voltec no more.
I know about it. I
Nothing about no Voltec.
I'm with you.
Hey, yeah, man.
Yeah.
But my word to the wise is just try to do things that's gonna bring you peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing 50. I mean, I got like 4 or 5 or 6 years, but still, at this point, you got to get to an age where you just, you know, we all, well, from a male perspective, I don't know about the ladies, we all had suspended license.
Yes.
We all had fake insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to get to an age where you don't want to do all that no more. You want to just
have to do that.
live right.
Right.
And so, again, that's less stress. I ain't got to be riding around looking, hoping I don't get
Worry,
pulled
what's
over.
going
You
on?
know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to be doing bad real estate deals or bad business
Yes.
deals.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that is the first thing to managing your stress, just not causing any undue stress.
Exactly.
Anymore. I
take
promise to God. I curled up yesterday in the bed at 7 o'clock. I was like, I'm over today.
Did you? Why
Yeah.
you didn't call me? Because we talked the day before.
Because I wanted to curl up in my bed and be over. Yeah. I was like, I'm not dealing with no.
I could have made you laugh. We could have talked about something.
I ain't even want to talk. No. And then I looked at my bank account and seen that $2,000
What the
was
hell
gone.
was that about? Did you get it
It's
back?
always Navy Federal.
Did you get it back?
Like, they're working on it. But the thing is,
That's
it's
wild.
always Navy Federal. And then I rarely get alerts in my business account with them, but always on a personal.
Why don't you just move?
I don't know. You know how you just been somewhere so long with it? You just like, it'll be a lot to move.
Yeah, but if they making $2,000 mistakes,
Or
I'm mad
you know,
as
you're
fuck.
exposed like that. It's,
I'm mad as
it's
fuck.
worth
And that's
the
the
move.
third debit card in the past 12 months.
your business card.
So it'll be my second with my business card and then one personal in the past year.
Oh yeah. That's the point of the post.
Yeah,
Okay,
man,
yeah.
scammers.
I got that. Yeah, I just had somebody hit my car like 17 times from Microsoft, but it was $1 each time.
I'm trying to see if it'll go through.
Yeah, it did, but they blocked it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's what happened with Robux on my damn Amex.
Oh yeah, they gonna
See, I get the alerts heavy. Hell, I'm out
I
of
get 'em.
town and they
Yeah.
stop me. I'm like, damn, I got money. Yeah, Bank of America don't play.
They don't. I might have to go to them.
I mean, they just for that.
I got Huntington.
I don't go to
Yeah, and they give me alerts. Me and my wife was sitting at the kitchen table one time. We talking. Her phone go off. Somebody buying something at CVS right now, but I'm at home.
Right. Yeah, what the hell?
Crazy.
Yeah.
She
no,
got
it's
a
wild.
card that she lost about 7 years ago. Every year around Christmas, she get an alert. They try to use that card
And it
every
declines.
single
Are you
year.
serious?
She ain't had that card in 7 years, and she's still getting alerts that they try to use that
That's
card.
a damn
Insane.
shame.
Insane.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I am so thankful that you were able to bless us with your
champ is
presence.
here.
You know,
Thank you for having me.
spread your knowledge, everything. Tell the people where they can find you at for all the real estate needs.
CMilesRealty.com. C-Miles Realty on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook. I think I'm on Twitter.
What about the transportation
Oh yeah.
service?
So yep,
the Airbnb?
The Airbnb. I have The Lounge Pontiac on Facebook and Instagram. The Lounge Pontiac will have the links for the Airbnb. We book it through a link called PeerSpace.
Okay.
And of course, Airbnb. The link is there as well. CMR Luxury Transportation. You can contact me through the Facebook or the Instagram. I don't have a page set up for that because that's still in the baby stages. But hey, if you find me, I can get you in touch with whatever you need.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Then, of course, it's your girl, your favorite title, Lady Double E. You find me on East Jefferson in the Big House, or you can look me up on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm playing with TikTok now. Whoa.
Tell me about it. Trying to figure it out.
Working. I'm following broker Marlisha Darnell.
And of course, it's your girl, Broker Marlisha Darnell, across all platforms. And thank you for tuning in today. Catch us next week, same time, same place. Have a good day, people.
Take care.
All right.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's 12 o'clock on the dot on Thursday, and we are about to talk about real estate, property management, and building.
Buying, selling, selling, buying, buying, selling, selling, buying.
Welcome to a state of mind. Welcome to a state of mind.